I love dad jokes, and so with that, I kind of want to open this episode with 5 jokes I found online. They're kind of daddish, but I like them. So here they are. The first one, they're not in any particular order. It's just from what I thought was funny. It's not a top 5 or anything, but here they are. Number 1 is I don't always take a rest day, but when I do, it's to give the weights a day off. So that's pretty good. 2 is why did the fish stop lifting weights? He pulled a muscle. But 3rd is why did the hamburgers go to the gym? To get better buns. 4 was I got 99 problems because that's how many muscles are sore. That is very true when you're starting out. And I thought that was pretty accurate. Number 5, why was the bodybuilder evicted? It was because he was squatting. So those jokes are what I found online. I thought they were dad jokes, but I thought they were pretty good. So with that, we'll get into the video. Now, I'm going to talk to you about what I want to talk to you about today, which is the mentality you should have when dieting and going to the gym. So when you're dieting and going to the gym, you should view this as a lifestyle change. It's not just a temporary, permanent solution. It's more of a permanent solution than a temporary solution. Then you should view it as it will be maintained for the rest of your life. This will help you because you'll be more committed to the process, and you won't be derailing yourself from the progress that you're going to be making during this journey. So if you can view it as I'm going to be doing this forever, it'll help in the long run. And then it also lessens the chances of you completely quitting on what you started. So in terms of where you started and where you ended, it'll help with that. Progress pictures, you don't have to post them, but you can keep them for yourself, and it's also a good way to track from where you were to where you are now. And a lot of people can enjoy seeing the journey that they've been on and how it's helped them. And then on top of that, I want you to know that it's okay to have one bad day of dieting or working out. So if you're dieting, don't beat yourself up like, oh, I ate a bunch of ice cream or cake or something like that. No, just kind of throw it to the side, ignore it, and just keep going on to what you were doing. Because a lot of people, they'll get hung up. They'll be like, oh, I had a bad day or 2 bad days. Might as well give up on my diet. No, stick with it, stay strong, and over time you'll prevail, but those 2 days are not going to kill you. It really depends on what you're wanting. If you're going for like a 6% body fat, you can't be doing that. But if you're just starting out and you're overweight, then yeah, those 2 days aren't going to kill you. Just keep dieting on the other 5 days, 6 days as best as you can. If you can make it 7, then great, but don't get hung up on that. And then for your body, when you're working out, if your body's super sore, give it a day. If your back's hurting, give it a day. It's okay when you're starting out. Just kind of realize what your body is telling you. In terms of when you're going to the bathroom, it gives you a lot of hints on what your body's saying for dieting. And then when you're working out, when it's sore, that just means you're exercising those muscles, which is good, but sometimes a day can help recover and restore those muscles. But it's also really good if you can go every day, hit different muscle groups and target that. So for going to the gym, it also should be treated like a second job. When, at least in my opinion, when I go, I don't get on social media. I try to avoid that as much as I can. I don't try to talk to anyone. I limit that just because I'm wanting to get in, get out, because I have other stuff to do. So when you're doing that, it also allows you to work out a lot quicker, and you can do supersets or get in pretty much a cardio in between working out. This will help tremendously, so I recommend treating it like a second job. Along with that, a lot of people complain with how long they're going to be at the gym. So you don't have to have an extremely long workout. You can have a workout for 45 minutes and it still be a really good workout. but you just got to be going hard for those 45 minutes. I work out for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, but I'm also working out with a friend and having them spot me, I spot him, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but you don't have to have that long of a workout to get a good workout. So just make sure you're pushing yourself and you're going hard all the time in those 45 minutes or an hour, however long you want it. Lastly, push yourself. So sometimes I'll see people curling or doing other workouts where they're just kind of quickly pulling up the weights like it's nothing. Really, you're not pushing yourself. If it's starting to hurt and you're like, oh, this is kind of hard, then that's good, because what you're doing is you're breaking down your muscles, which then after you're done, your muscles are going to want to recover. So when they're recovering, they're actually building up more muscle so they can tolerate what you just did to them. So because of this, try to push yourself. Don't just kind of go in there and whip out a bunch of reps and sets and think that you did great. I would much rather you see you do good form and push yourself than bad form and just really kind of crank out some workouts. So I know this was a short video, but I wanted to make sure people are in the right mindset to diet and work out, because I know this can be one of the more difficult problems. People just give up and quit after like a couple of bad days. I know it can be difficult or hard, but once you get into a routine of maybe like 3 weeks, you'll be good. I know it takes like 3 weeks, I think people say, or a month to make a habit of things. So just stick with it and you'll be good. And then along with that, I would like to say, if you prefer me to do short videos over long videos, please leave a comment in the comment section. Along with that, if you have any ideas of what you want me to talk about, I already have a couple for my next videos, but if you have something else in mind, please leave it in the comment section. And then along with that, if you haven't already, subscribe and leave me any feedback that you would like for me to improve on, say, any videos like I said. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. So see you later.